back to the daily grind. Thanks for checking out the channel. Make sure to hit subscribe if you're new and hit thumbs up if you're not a baby back pickle biting bitch boy, cause you know what time it is. It's full time.
MMA.
Midwest till I die. Till I die. Midwest till I die. Hey, fuck you, Time Matt. David Caveman Rickels just came through and made Bellator history tonight and became the OG of Bellator, most Bellator fights with 19 fights on his Bellator resume. I believe David Caveman Rickels just moved up to 19-5 in his professional MMA career, and 19 of those fights are with Bellator MMA, longest active tenured Bellator fighter currently, and I am excited about this fight. This was the only fight I was tuning into for Bellator tonight because Bellator is competing with the Ultimate Fighter finale season 26, where another one of my favorite fighters, Sean O'Malley, is about to be fighting. So I am going to be switching over there, but I had to make sure I tuned in to see David Caveman Rickels fight, and I must say, if you missed it, you missed out. David Caveman Rickels just came through and dismantled Adam Piccolotti, who moves to 9-2 in his professional career. David Caveman Rickels took this fight on short notice when Adam Yamauchi's opponent pulled out, and David Caveman Rickels, he was originally scheduled to face Brandon Ward at a Bellator event, maybe Bellator 187 or 188, but his opponent pulled out, Brandon Ward, due to injury, and I seen him on Twitter. He was like, yo, I want another fight before the end of the year, let's go Bellator. They got it done. Adam Piccolotti's opponent pulled out. David Caveman Rickels was ready, Ward ready, stepped in, got the job done. Rounds 1 through 3, clean sweep, amazing performance. He was literally attacking Adam Piccolotti from everywhere. Going into this fight, David Caveman Rickels was more of the striker, going against Adam Piccolotti, who was more of the jiu-jitsu fighter coming. That's how this fight was built. David Caveman Rickels striking versus Piccolotti's jiu-jitsu. David Caveman Rickels is a guy who, you know, he's proud of his anti-jiu-jitsu. You know, he says, you know, it's not so much about his own offensive jiu-jitsu, but he's good at getting up off of his back. And in this fight, he's showed more than that. Not only is he good at getting up off of his back when he gets taken down, but he's also got fucking amazing strikes just from his own guard off of his back. He was fucking throwing them Tony Ferguson elbows, them, you know, the like Michael Bisping started to do to GSP. I'm telling you, Tony Ferguson really made those elbows shine, I think, when he fought Kevin Lee, because since then I heard a lot of people talking about how people need to utilize those elbows from the bottom more, and I've just been seeing him have so much success. So Tony Ferguson, low-key, I know he didn't originate the elbows from the bottom, but he really fucking, you know, brought him to the light when he fought Kevin Lee in that fight. So, and David Caveman Rickels, Michael Bisping, I've just been noticing it a lot more since then, and it was beautiful tonight. He was attacking with strikes. In the first round, he won, definitely more significant strikes. In the second round, he was taken down. David Caveman Rickels was taken down one time. You could tell that Adam Piccolotti was needing to get the fight to the ground. He was clearly losing the striking exchange here. But whenever he did get the fight to the ground, it wasn't really, you know, too good for him, because David Caveman Rickels, as I said, was attacking with the elbows, would get back to his feet. By the time the third round came, Adam Piccolotti's right eye, I believe, was almost swollen shut. The doctors had to come in and check his eye. He was cleared to fight. David Caveman Rickels came straight in, started to attack the eye, and was taken down again in the third round. You could tell it was starting to be like a desperation thing. There was no, you're not going to outstrike him when you weren't with two eyes. Now you got one eye almost closed, so he got the fight to the ground. David Caveman Rickels landed an up kick, and then also to end the round, you know, he was taken down twice in the third round, but he was doing more damage from his back, and also he threw up a triangle attempt in the end of the third round that was almost locked in. It looked really good. There was about 40 seconds left on the clock, but it wasn't quite in. Time ran down, but David Caveman Rickels really came through and shined on 2 weeks notice, and I got a motherfucking full-time family request from you guys. If you're listening to this video, if you follow me on Twitter, this is all I ask of you. You know, I don't ask anybody for donations or anything. I don't even want you to hit thumbs up on this video unless you fucking feel like it. But then this is why, because I don't want to ask too much. And what I want you to do for me for fucking Christmas, retweet this video, do some shit, go to David Caveman Rickels' Twitter and just say, Full-Time MMA wants to interview you, because a while ago I predicted that David Caveman Rickels would be the very first professional fighter that I ever interview, and I don't know if that's going to come true. It's a fucking prediction, but I would like him to be the very first professional fighter that I interview, because I was born and raised in Kansas. He fights out of fucking Derby, Kansas. I'm telling you, that would be dope to me. So if you're listening, if you wouldn't mind, go to Twitter, hit up David Caveman Rickels. I believe it's at the Caveman 316. Google David Caveman Rickels fucking Twitter if you have to, and if not, I don't really care, man. I'm just saying it would be dope if you did, because I would love to interview David Caveman Rickels. With that being said, it is what it is. Shout out to fucking David Caveman Rickels 316. Big win tonight. Dismantled Adam Piccolotti. Man, a short notice. Stepped up on 2 weeks. It is what it is. Let the full-time family know what the fuck you tell me in the comments. I'm out.
Da 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 da. It's the motherfucking DOG.